Number 2 compares two people, Anna and Zach, and they each have $600 to invest. And Anna's investments earn a rate of 10.5, and Zach's investment earn a rate of 6.5. You can read it for yourself, but the very last sentence in parentheses is very important. And it says that you should assume continuous compounding. So knowing that we should assume continuous compounding, that does tell us the formula that we're supposed to use. So we can go ahead and start with that. We know that we're going to be using this formula, PE to the RT. And let's just read the problem and kind of piece it together as we go. So Anna's investments earn a rate of 10.5%, Zach's investment earn a rate of 6.5%, and approximately, so we're going to do some rounding, how much more money will Anna have than Zach? Okay, we're going to compare Anna and Zach, and we know Anna's going to have more for two reasons. They said so, and because Anna has a higher interest rate. How much more money will Anna have than Zach when Zach's investments are worth $900? So before we really even tackle the problem itself and answer the question about how much more Anna's going to have than Zach, we need to know how much Anna has and how much Zach has. So let's just make sure we understand what it's asking. Anna's going to have more than Zach, and we're going to have to subtract them, but we need to figure out what that is. But there's a little part that says when Zach's investments are worth $900. We don't know when that is. That is a time issue. We don't know when that is going to happen. So we need to find out how long it takes Zach's investments to reach $900. So here we go. We have Anna. We have Zach. And we're using the same formula for both of them, PE to the RT. A equals PE to the RT. They each start with $600. We're going to start with Zach because we need to know how long it takes him to reach $900. So he started with $600. He reached $900. E is a number. And it was, what, 6.5%, so 0.065 to the t power. And we've done this. But we need to solve this thing for t and find out how long it takes. Whenever we find the value for t, we're going to plug it into Anna's equation. Let's go ahead and set up Anna's while we're here. We don't know how much she'll have. We do know how much she started with. We obviously know E. We know her interest rate. And we don't know time. I'm going to pause that right there. And in a minute when we finish this, we're going to plug a value in for t. So it's going to be times something, we don't know what that is yet. So something's about to go right there, and it's going to come from solving this. So first, let's divide by 600. We're going to cancel that out. When we cancel that out, we end up with 1.5 over here, and that is equal to e to the 0.065 t. I would like to think that you know where to go from here. Because this is an e, this is going to involve a natural logarithm. So the natural logarithm of 1.5 is going to be equal to 0.065 t. We grab a calculator and we go for it. I'm not going to tell you everything I'm typing. At this point, I believe you should know. We're going to divide by 0.065. Skipped a couple steps because you're smart people. 6.24, close enough. You can put 6 if you want to. Possibly it might give you the right answer. Let's use some decimals just in case. So we know how long it took Zach to reach $900. That 6.24 is going to go right there. And now this is going to tell us how much Anna has in the same amount of time. These two people started with the same amount of money, had invested the same length of time, 6.24 years. We'll put years in there. Years. But what we don't know is how much money Anna has. So now we'll just crank out an answer here. So the amount that Anna has is 600 e to the 0.105 times 6.24. There we go. Anna made a better investment, has $1,155.32. So how much more does she have? Well, that's an easy question to answer. This is what Anna has. We're going to subtract what Zach has. Well, how much does he have? They told us it's $900. So when we subtract that, we end up with $255.32. And they said approximately, so they forgot to change. They dropped off the 32 cents. And there is an obvious answer for that.